Now what's this video all about anyways? It's not about smoke alarms. I just did a video on smoke alarm issues and letting you know which ones you should use. You might want to watch that video, but we're not going to be talking about that right now. We're going to be talking about this right here. These are LED light bulbs. Now, why do you want to get an LED light bulb? Well, it's just a good thing, that's why. Now these LEDs, they last so much longer than the CFLs. CFLs are compact fluorescent lamps. You don't want to use the CFLs, the ones with the twisties on there, because those have mercury in them. And if you ever drop one, break one, or something like that, then the mercury gets out into your house or wherever you're at, and it's not a good thing. You look it up and they'll tell you that's, you know, you need to vacate the premises and all this other stuff because of the fear that the mercury, when you breathe it, it's going to be bad for you. And so they started making, and plus with the LEDs, they last a lot longer. They also have a ridge around here, and when these are hot, you can still unscrew them. They're not so hot that they're going to burn your hands or whatever, and it doesn't put out as much heat out into the atmosphere when they're on. Plus they last so much longer. Yes, they cost a little bit more. Now this one here, these are 40 watts. This one uses only 6 watts. So they're a little more energy effective as opposed to the CFL light bulbs. And another tip for you is when you get these, you might want to get them in a 4-pack or a 6-pack. There's 4 bulbs in here, and that's what I ended up doing, because then they're cheaper than buying a 2-pack or singles. Now this one here, they didn't have a 4-pack of these 60-watt replacement bulbs, and I'm not quite sure why. And the reason why I got 2 different ones is because I wanted to use the 40-watt and see if there's enough light where I'm going to use these inside the house for my mother, or if not, I'll use the 60. And another thing is, when you're looking at those at the store, you want to decide what kind of light do you want. Now see this one here, these say soft white. And this one here also says soft white. And then there's some that might say daylight. And if you're not watching it, and you get one, you think, hey, what's the difference? A light bulb is a light bulb. Well, the difference is, if you don't, the soft white gives you the nice yellowish glow, kind of like your regular light bulbs, your incandescent light bulbs from years ago, or the CFLs. If you got replacements down the road, you might have got soft white. If you get the daylight or day bright or something, you know, that says like that, then the light gives you a more bright white, almost kind of like a hospital white. And if that's something you want to do, that's fine. You can try one, and maybe in your office or wherever you're working at, maybe you want that kind of light. But most people like the soft white. It's a little more pleasing to your surroundings, I think, and that's why I always get the soft white. Okay, so there's some thoughts for you when you get ready to replace your light bulbs. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.